Welcome back to Frostpunk On the Edge. So, let's continue, and I'm actually a little bit further ahead right now. We are roughly at the same point in time we were at when I restarted. But basically what happened is that I was recording the last few days, and then I realized I'm not actually recording properly. So, that was a bit of a problem, and I can't be bothered to replay that for the third time. So, I'll just give you a quick summary of what happened. I got a second scout. I also unlocked tier 2 on the tech tree, and the first technology I got was lighter scout sleds that speeds up the scouts by 50%. So now not only I got 2 scouts, they are 50% faster. And at the moment I'm researching coal mining. I also got an extra steam core for the coal mine. I got almost all of the resources from the resource piles. We only got wood crates left with 31. And that's pretty much it. I also found another location on the map with some survivors, right here, Crumbling Hut. They are currently being escorted back to the outpost. So my only concern is that I'll need more food as a result, but hopefully that won't be a major problem, at least not yet. I built the sawmill over here, as you can see, and yep, I think that sums it up. So I got all the tents, they got their own brazier. I can show you the temperature overlay at the moment. Should probably turn it on at the medical post. This is my newest medical post. I literally just finished building it before I started this. And somebody in the comments pointed out that medical posts work with full efficiency even with just 3 engineers inside, apparently. So I got 4 engineers inside this one. Anyway, our next priority is to get the coal mine up and running, because while I do have 460 coal right now, we will need more. And we might need an improved heater for the army warehouse before the temperature drops on day 10. It will only drop for 1 day, but that will be a problem because everyone working at the army warehouse will have moderate risk of falling ill, even with the heater on. So it might be best to just get an improved heater right here. Let's do that. That will consume more coal, but we just unlocked the coal mine. So let's build the coal mine right away. I did get an extra steam core for that exact purpose. And extend the street. So there you go. And I will send the shipments soon, as in to London. I'm just waiting until they start complaining about it some more. And then we can dispatch the first shipment. We can do it tomorrow or so, that should be fine, I think. What time is it? Okay, 11 AM. A gathering post resources depleted, so that's the one. We don't need that anymore. Dismantle. And that was the last resource pile. Yeah, okay, they are complaining again. Alright, so let's do it maybe like today evening or tomorrow morning. I don't want to piss them off too much. And I assume we will fail eventually. But I already delayed it quite a bit, because this is the first shipment, and we are almost on day 9, as you can see. So I delayed it about as much as I could, just to take advantage of the resources. Alright, let's just send it then. There you go. You guys can choke on it. Yep, they acknowledge it. Alright then. Well, now we need to work on another shipment. Let's get some more steel and then we can switch to the cores. Yeah, this is something we already know about. Basically, they threatened us with consequences. And we also already know what the consequences will be. They will only send food after we send shipments. We got 213 food rations right now. But we also got more people heading towards the outpost, so yeah. But this is about as much food as I could get. There's the coal mine. Let's send workers in right away. We can turn on the heater. Yep. And maybe extended hours. I'll keep an eye on the coal. We got 11 sick people right now. Okay. We will get the improved heaters soon. We probably didn't need them just yet, but better safe than sorry. I didn't want to risk it. Yep, there we go. So, let's pause for a second. Yeah, that's enough food rations for one day. Where do we go now? This way? Stonewall? Not that I have a lot of options. Yeah, not being able to get your own food until much further in is a little bit annoying. We got the improved heaters. So now we could research medical post upgrade. Let's do that. That will make medical posts more efficient. And it won't take too long. So works for me. Let's switch to steam cores now. That doesn't take long. Only like 5-10 minutes. Okay, livable. I think we can turn off some of the heating, maybe. Yeah, let's turn this one off. Yeah, that's a bit awkward because it's going to be either chilly or comfortable. Not that being comfortable is bad, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to burn too much coal. This should be fine for now. We got 0 gravely ill people. In New London, yep, the rules have changed. So they already changed the rules. Okay, fine. So now they will only dispatch food after we send steel and steam cores. So that will piss everyone off. Understandably so. I also need more houses now, or rather more tents. Probably in this area, that's what I'm thinking. I'll try to build it kind of the same way we built it here. So... yeah, something like that. Because I have a less optimal setup over here. But this was basically the best way to set it up. Let's see. So first, let me check the range. We will be able to extend the range eventually, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, it's basically at the crossroad right there. So roughly over here. I don't want it to be too close to the beacon, because that just takes space. It could also be like in this area, possibly. That's an option. I think this one is fine. So right here. Over here. That should be the street. Yup, and then build the tents. And wait for the street. We'll need one more tent after this. So right here on this side of the street. Kind of the same way this one is set up. Right in the middle. So like this. And that will be in range. Okay, looking good. 11 sick people. What's our coal balance? Let's check it out. So, okay, we are gaining coal. Let's turn on the heater at the medical post then. Fine. We can turn them off, like in a few hours, when the temperature rises. But then I'll have to turn it back on. Tomorrow. Yep, we must act. So now we will get a new location to check out. We can send our scout right away, because he's already going in that direction. Stonewall can wait. Like, this is way more important. And now this will be faster, because I got faster scouts. Which means we'll be able to get there much quicker than previously. Yep, New London has betrayed us. Alright. So, steam cores, they are coming. Get to work, everyone. No slacking on the job. And finish the tents already. You guys are taking your sweet time. We got 154 people now. I just hope that new source of food will be good enough for that many people. I guess we'll find out. Okay, 12 sick people. Yeah, probably because some of them were homeless. I'm working on it, okay? You guys need to work faster and stuff. And we need some heating for them. So, yep, like this. This exact spot. Then this tent will be in range. So get to work. Yeah, it's 1 AM. Probably not the best hour to be working, but I mean, people want their tents, alright? There, done. Okay, good. We got 18 sick people, so that was kind of bad, but oh well, we got the medical posts to deal with it. So hopefully that will not be a big problem. It should be fine. It's also about to get warmer, that will help as well. And we will finish the medical post upgrade, like today, or tomorrow. But we are working on that. It's 18 people out of 154, it's fine, alright? Chili? Yeah, that's wet heater enabled. Come on now. Okay, 7 AM. Now it will get warmer. For 1 day. So let's check the temperature overlay really quick. Yeah, we can turn off a few things. That's off. It turned itself off. And this is fine, livable is fine. Again, I don't want to waste too much coal if I don't have to do that. And everything else looks fine. I think we can turn it off at the army warehouse. And now, let's keep that one enabled. That's 20 people working inside that building. We can turn it off at the coal mine. That's livable, which is fine. Yep, this looks fine. What's our coal balance now? Yeah, it's fine. Coal consumption 284 per day and coal gain 386 per day. And we have reached a location. There's nothing to do here, but we discovered some new locations. Tesla City. Okay, let's go check that out. Haven't seen that. At least not in this scenario. 11 more hours. So, still no steam cores. We're working on it. How about that medical post upgrade? We still got 18 sick people. Can we ask for any new laws? Not really. Well, I can ask for more raw food. That will exhaust my favor, but it might be worth it. I think it might be worth it. Because we have enough food for less than 1 day right now. Okay, let's ask for more raw food. Oh, they can't afford it. Okay, whatever. Screw you too. Fine. Let's just hurry up then. We're hurrying, alright? We're doing what we can. Hopefully it will be enough. So the temperature will drop to -40 for 1 day. Fortunately it's only 1 day, but it will only get worse than that later on. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but it's Frostpunk, so it will get worse over time. Okay, there's the medical post upgrade. So what do we want next? I could start tier 3 if I want to. That's 100 wood and 50 steel. We can afford that. We could also get a factory. That's what I'm thinking. Some automatons will probably come in handy later on. And we'll need that for prosthetics eventually as well. Which I assume we'll need, again, at some point in the future. We could get coal mining optimization, which we don't need. We could get mixed crews. That's only 6 hours, let's maybe do that. That way we'll be able to get both steel and steam cores from the army warehouse. So, works for me. That's only 6 hours, might as well research it. Yeah, 118 food. I think people will have to starve for a few days. I suppose we'll find out. I'm curious to see how this will go. Because I have no idea how it will go beyond this point. Okay, 17 sick people. I think we're slowly running out of trees. I'll just have to move the sawmill. Alright. And we're there. Food rations, wood and steel. Nice! Mirror Lake. Hold on. The city founded by a genius inventor, once protected by some kind of electric dome, fell into complete ruin. The most valuable resources were taken out before the Great Storm, and now only packs of hungry rats roam the streets. It may be worth searching this place again, but we must watch out, not just for the rats, but for anything really. This place looks dangerous. Okay. If we're lucky, we can get a lot of valuable resources. Let's try. Okay, let's try. We had to try. We got lucky, we survived and found some valuable resources. Nice. Okay, 53 food rations, 66 wood and 57 steel. That was really nice. Mirror Lake. Yeah, let's go check out the Mirror Lake and then maybe we can go back to the outpost. I don't want to wait too long because we'll need that food pretty soon. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. And we are basically capped on our storage at the moment. Which isn't a big deal. I could build some extra storage, but that costs like 40 wood and 20 steel. Secluded Valley. 10 hours. Off you go then. I suppose we could build like one storage. Yeah, as I said, 40 wood and 20 steel. Alright, let's build one next to the warehouse or something. We could already send another shipment right now. Let's maybe do it tomorrow. Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. Not just yet. We have the food for now. Yes, I know the shipment is ready. So let's get one more steam core and then we can switch back to steel perhaps. Or we'll just switch to both steel and steam cores once we finish that research. Down to 14 sick people. It's also about to get much colder. One more engineer and the workshop. Yeah, I suppose we can have a fully staffed medical post now. We got the engineers. So, wood. Hot springs. Off you go. And we're almost at the Mirror Lake. Go on then. There's nothing to do here. Victims colony. I suppose we could check that out. That's 11 hours. Okay, let's check that out. That's quite far away from our outpost, but since we are already all the way there and we don't have 50% faster movement, we can check it out. Judging from the name, it's not going to be anything pleasant. Mixed crews researched. Alright, so now we can switch to both. I could wait for one more steam core, I suppose, and then switch. Okay, what is the next research going to be? So we could do coal mining optimization. We just don't need that yet. As you can see, we are fine. I'm thinking we could unlock the factory. What else? Don't really need a coal tamper, I don't think so. Don't need freight elevators just yet, we can get them later. Don't need infirmary yet, that can wait. Efficient burners. Oh yeah, they will burn less coal. 7 hours to research. Interesting. So we could get that. But I want to unlock the factory. Let's unlock the factory. That will definitely be useful. Alright then. So there's the army, the warehouse right here. We can use that for like wood or something. Sure. I mean, we can always switch. We still got 216 wood in range. Okay, hold on. Let's pause for a second and check the temperature overlay. So, definitely need it enabled at the coal mine. It's already enabled at the army warehouse. A workshop, low risk. Let's turn it on at the workshop. Cookhouse, that's already enabled. Yup. Sawmill enabled. Yeah, it's going to be quite cold today. Let's enable it at the medical post. And that's basically it. That's pretty much it right now. Hopefully this will be enough and we won't get too many sick people. How's our coal balance now? Okay, now we are actually losing some coal. So yeah. We will need to research something coal related after that factory is done. Now this will only last 1 day, but I assume it will get worse in the future. We know it won't get worse in the next 3 days, so that's useful information. 4 steam cores, nice one. So let's switch to both steel and steam cores. And we can build that factory right away, as soon as we finish researching it. There it is. So let's build it right away. Somewhere over here. I don't think it really matters too much where exactly it's going to be. I could place it so that it will be in range of the brazier once we extend its range. Because there is a tech in the future that will extend its range. So that seems like a decent idea. Okay, this is fine then. So that leaves us with, yeah, more than enough to send the shipment. And let's check the next research. So, something coal related. We could get efficient burners. We could get coal mining optimization. 10% more efficient. Let's get coal mining optimization. Alright then. 2 more hours to arrive at the locations. Yes, shipment is ready to be dispatched. Let's send it then, because we have like no food left. Okay, fine, done. So now they will send food from New London. We are at 0 right now, but people will not start starving until like 2 or 3 days in. So we can keep them hungry for a day or 2, alright? It's fine. And we do have some food, or rather actual food rations on one of our scouts. I will be sending him back home once he finds out what's up at the victims colony. We still got 1 steam core. I can either use it or just save it for the next shipment. Okay, there we go. Let's check this out. Survivors. Even more survivors. When we approach the palisade, we noticed that the gate is ajar. We enter cautiously and see ourselves surrounded by silhouettes of people wandering aimlessly among the settlement's buildings. They react to our presence only when we try to talk to them. It seems that these people have lost everyone and everything in the Great Storm, even the will to live. We can try to move them to our outpost, but even if they agree, we'll have to escort them. I mean, I am going back to my outpost, but do I want 27 more workers? I mean, honestly, I don't. I'm not convinced we'll be able to get enough food for that. I know it's kind of terrible to just leave them out here to die. But it's Frostpunk, man, we can't afford it. These people were lost too deep in their tragic past. There was no point in trying to help them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's just go back to the outpost right away. That will take 1 day and 3 hours. You know, to get all the resources back home. Okay, and there's the outpost. Amazingly, people live here. And not only do they grow their own food, but they're willing to share it. This enclave of life clinging to a few hot springs was settled after the Great Storm by people from a town which survived with the help of another city. They set up the hothouses here and planted the seeds, as they say, to pass the gift of life. They gave us some food as gesture of goodwill, and are eager to trade more in exchange for help with expanding their settlement. So that's 43 food, and now we need to send a construction team. So we will do that, but let's go back home with the food. We could check out the stone wall on the way, so I think that's acceptable. And right, there's the factory. We'll send the engineers right away. And we need, yeah, quite a lot of resources for one automaton. I don't think I'm ready to build one just yet. Well, we don't have enough steel just yet. But we'll want to build one eventually. And we got the factory. So, construction crew. I think I need some research for that, if I'm not mistaken. Trade with hot springs. Now that we found a promising food source, we should form a construction team unit in the transport depot. Right. So, right here. Units. Yeah, we can do that right away, so let's do that right away. There's no need to wait. We do not want to wait, let's just send it. There you go, nice. So, we got some food incoming. We got food from New London, we got food from both our scout teams. This should be fine. Now I would like to get one automaton out as soon as possible, which means we need 100 steel, 100 wood, and 50 coal. Right now it's mostly the steel. It might even be worth switching back to full steel extraction. Temporarily. We got one steam core at the moment. How much steel do we have? 57 steel from the scout. That might be fine then. What's happening? Sir, since we don't have a generator or steam hubs, we can't refuel automatons. Oh. They would work for just a few hours and then stop. We have to rely on our labor. We can still use the factory to... Right, okay, I didn't think about that. Well, it will still be useful for prosthetics in the future. But I suppose we didn't need to build it this early. I didn't think about that. Well, okay, at least we'll have a factory to build prosthetics in the future, alright? It didn't really cost that much. However, that's going to be the end of this episode, so thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, or a dislike if you didn't, and subscribe for more daily videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.